Guys, yo, what's up? Juan Garcia, Ninja Pop News. Yeah, this is more of an emergency. How would you say, like an emergency telebroadcast or whatever. If you guys do not know, a few days, less than a day ago to a few days ago, a 19-year-old John Carter was just arrested from Texas. Was arrested for making threatening, violent comments on Facebook. He's a League of Legends player, and one of the players messaged him, "You're crazy, you're insane," and he retorted back, "Yeah, I'm gonna shoot up a mall full of innocent people," you know. And then afterwards, he goes, "LOL, JK." You obviously can tell that he's just kidding, and that's very obvious. Apparently, a lady from Canada who's also a player and also a hacker, which even delves more into this issue, took it upon herself to find out this guy's information, Justin Carter, and literally ruin his life. This guy is facing up to 8 years in prison for what I'm going to go ahead and say, innocent comments that are made all the time on the internet. And it's just very sad. He's 19. He had to spend from what I understand, he spent his 19th birthday in jail, in lockup, getting ready to go to prison for bullshit. This has a lot of elements that need to be talked about. It goes back to the almost 2 decade long argument that video games cause violence among young people, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That's the dumbest argument I've ever heard. You can go all the way down to the Children's Crusade, or you can go down to the times of the Bible and tell that there has been more violence, even worse violence in children than what's being caused now. Now, is that any more demeaning to what's going on, to what happened at Sandy Hook, where the kid was playing Mass Effect 3? No, it's not. But you're not going to hear me say that Mass Effect 3 was the reason why he went out and shot up a fucking school of kids. I'm not going to do that. Was that guy a piece of shit? Yeah, he was a piece of shit, and he didn't deserve to live. Thank God he fucking killed himself. I'm happy for that shit. He deserved to die. Let me be the one to say that. Now, when it goes down to this ignorant rhetorics that this girl did, I just don't. It vexes me because first off, she should be arrested as well. Even though she's in another country, it's understandable because I believe she's in Canada. It's confusing because first of all, she hacked it from I'm looking at it from what I've read. She hacked into his account and she got all of his information. Now in America, stealing people's information, that's an automatic 1 to 4 year felony. And I don't know how they do it in Canada, but yeah, I think the Canadian government should also be looking into the legal restrictions of hacking as well, because that's something that's just wrong. And one thing I want to point out, just something that I think is really not helping the situation. A lot of us gamers are calling this lady out for being a rat or ratting her out. That does not help the situation. You going out there saying that she's a rat, that she's a terrible person for ratting, doesn't help the situation. It just makes it look like the boy's guilty. And let's face it, the guy's not guilty. He makes comments that hell I make all the time when I play Battlefield 3 or when I play Call of Duty, or when I play World of Warcraft. I don't really play World of Warcraft that much, but still, everyone makes these comments. And the fact that she took it upon herself to do this is just fucking stupid. I don't understand it. And for the Texas law enforcement to be arresting this guy, what the fuck? I mean, he's going to be serving 8 years. That's longer than a drug dealer. That's longer than sometimes manslaughter if it's within the second or third degree. That's longer than a fucking rapist that this guy's going to be spending in jail. And right about now, from what I understand, he's on suicide watch. He is fucking depressed. This is something that's very sad. He's probably got, we don't know that much more about him, but he's probably got I'm benefit of the doubt, he's got a bright future ahead of him. Who knows? He could have been the person who makes the next Diablo 2, or the next Uncharted 2, or the next Half-Life. But no, he's going to be spending 8 years in jail, won't be getting out until what? He's 27 years old is when he'd be getting out. And all because some asshole decided to hack his account illegally. Because from what I understand, she wasn't a developer. She didn't work on any of the servers. She didn't do any of that. She did it illegally, and she obtained this information illegally. And the fact that she's not being brought up on charges really fucking scares me. And the fact that he's being brought up on charges for, now I hate saying this, but this also in a way does go in the realm of freedom of speech, that you can say whatever the fuck you want. He didn't mention what mall, he didn't mention anything, and there was no true probable cause. I mean, with what happened down in Sandy Hook, there was a form of probable cause. He was mentally ill, and let's face it, he had been off his meds for a while, and that's the reason why he did what he did. But, and I apologize for me calling him a piece of shit. He deserved to die. Those are my thoughts. I hope you guys, if you guys share them with me, you guys share them with me. But just this entire thing is just absolutely stupid, and it completely vexes me that police officers are being, awarded for shit like this. This is, in a way, this is almost like George Orwell's 1984. I mean, what the hell? I mean, not 1984, 1982. This is just really absolutely horrible. I mean, to be watched every second and then be arrested because you make a dumb comment. I mean, I can point out at least, 500 million gamers who make stupid comments online all the time. Literally half of Facebook users, no, screw that. All of Facebook users make dumb comments all the time. All of Twitter users make dumb comments all the time. Really? I mean, I just don't understand it. Here, I have an idea. Law enforcement, whatever. Since you're going to arrest a 19-year-old boy for making a dumb comment on Facebook that wasn't even a threat, that he later retorted in LOLJK, which obviously means just kidding, how about you arrest those motherfuckers from the Westboro Baptist Church for protesting all the time and committing fucking hate crimes? That's a bigger purpose besides arresting a 19-year-old boy who's now on suicide watch. One of us, a gamer, someone who is a productive member of society, he may have been. As a matter of fact, I think he was. I think he had a job. Now, there's a petition going online right now to get him released. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to post it on the Ninja Pop News. I want you guys to sign it as quick as possible. Let's get this guy free of the bullshit that he's going through, because nobody should have to go through something like this over a dumb comment. I mean, how would you feel if you sat down? How would you feel if you were sitting in the laundromat and you said you don't like cookies, or you don't like the way President Obama runs his shit, and then all of a sudden, boom, the feds are at your fucking door? That's what's going on right now. And it also goes down to, it's been burning for a while, especially with the Edward Snowden leaks, which I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'm with Edward Snowden on this. I mean, first of all, the NSA, the way they're going throughout their entire the way they're looking at who's a terrorist or who's a criminal or whatever the fuck ever is just completely stupid. You're not going to get any information but the fact that I love pizza, video games, and comic books on my Facebook or Twitter feed, or on Ninja Pop News' Facebook and Twitter feed. So why are you looking there? You're not getting good information. You're just prying into private lives. I mean, it's not necessarily that private because it's on the internet and it's because it's on social networks. But still, I mean, NSA, you guys got to grow the fuck up. And I know John Kerry's saying that espionage is well known within all the countries act and perform espionage. Yeah, all countries perform espionage, but they're not necessarily. But I don't see Canada looking at fucking Facebook pages. I mean, come on, this is just ridiculous. And I digress. Back to Justin Carter, guys. I really hope the best for you. I hope that this petition really does mean something for you. I hope that, us as a culture can stand up and protest what's going on. And the fact that a judge is taking this on without dismissing it in the first place is absolutely horrible. And please don't tell me that a judge can't do that. A judge can do whatever the fuck he wants. Shame on to the police officers, to the county that decided, hey, let's go ahead and arrest him for cyber terrorism. He's not fucking cyber terrorism. The girl's obviously a bigger cyber terrorist than he is. I mean, she went out of her way to get all this information about this guy. What the fuck? If anything, she should be in prison right now for hacking, and she should be doing a 1 to 4. Adding on some more time for ruining this boy's life momentarily. Now, I'm Juan Garcia, Ermac77. Leave your comments down below. I mean, email me. You guys know what to do, because this is something that's just, this is vexing me. And believe it or not, this is something that's been burning for a while now. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if it's not a few years ago where a teenage girl was sending naked pics to her teenage boyfriend and being arrested for child pornography and almost being charged for child pornography, or a girl flashing 10 seconds of a Twilight movie at a theater and about to be charged for bootlegging, or what's going on now with Justin Carter. It's becoming ridiculous. And let's face it, it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. And I'm Juan Garcia. You're not having fun if you're not holding the controller.